Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingwithMe.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram. Today I wanted to share with you some beautiful Christmas items I got from a couple of Etsy shops. I wanted to share those with you and then share what I plan on doing with them. I got some things from the Digitalhobbyhelper, and then also from the Gallerycat, and then my Porch prints, of course. That is one of my favorite Etsy shops ever for digitals, but it is my very first time to order from this company called Gallerycat. These are so pretty. I am a vintage Father Christmas lover. I have a collection of vintage looking Father Christmas things. All kinds of little Santas all over my living room, kitchen, dining area, everywhere. I love the vintage style, Victorian looking Father Christmas thing. So I fell in love with this one from Gallerycat, and I will leave a link to these digitals in the description box below. But I just printed it twice. It's just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 images. Father Christmases in 5 of them, and then you have vintage style trees in 2, and then little vintage little girls in the other 2, and I just love them. They are about almost 2 1/4, so you're looking at 2 and what is that, 3/8 maybe, by right at 3 1/2. So nice little sizes on these, and I cannot wait to make some things with them, and I'm going to show you one of the things I'm going to make with them. This sheet of red letter Christmas words came from my Porch prints. I love the typewriter font. I love the red look that they have, and they're just little labels. You can see they're outlined faintly, and so they are great for adding all kinds of inking and distressing to the edges of. So these labels print out about 2 inches long by about 1 inch wide. I mean, yeah, tall, whatever. They're about 1 inch by about 2 inches. And so that is a great little size for all kinds of paper crafting, and especially like for cards and things that you're going to make for Christmas. Then the rest of this that I have printed out, and I did print these on cardstock, so 110-pound cardstock. These words I did print on the premium copy paper, and that's 28-pound copy paper. So it's the step above regular copy paper. And then these came from Digitalhobbyhelper, and I did print off, or did buy one other thing from Digitalhobbyhelper, but it is not Christmas themed, so I'm just going to share these Christmas themed items that I got. This is 12 pages, and right now Digitalhobbyhelper has a sale going on, so I got it for dirt cheap. 12 pages, but it has all kinds of holiday themed words: cranberry sauce, plum pudding, pumpkin pie, Rudolph, snowman, cards, pie by itself, green, gingerbread, wreath, sweet potato. Cutest little word labels ever. I just love these. And so these are, they have like a little faint snowflake in the background. And then these have the same wording on each label, but these are like a green polka dot background, and they're in a different font, so very cute. Now these though are not the same words as these 2 sheets, so let's go through and figure out which ones have the same. Okay, so this one has the same words as this one, and this is like a little burlap background on those. And then those are like that one, and this one. Okay, and then this one has the little grid background with the distressing around the edges, and that has the same wording as these. And then those are like that, and then these are like that. So you get 12 sheets, and it is probably, if I had my guesses, 6 sheets of each sets of wording. So you've got, let's just go snow globe, snow globe. This one is just a plain background with the distressing around it. This one is gorgeous. It's like a green vintage swirl look in the background with the distressing around the edges. So snow globe, snow globe. And then this one has cursive font on it with snow globe, snow globe. So yeah, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets in different fonts and backgrounds of the same words, but they're all in different fonts and backgrounds. And then you get 6 sheets in these words, and you've got family reunion, fill your home, Santa Claus, happy Christmas, it is the holidays, fruitcake, greetings, holly, icicles, jolly, peace on earth, lights, tradition, silent night, holy night, candy canes, all kinds of great. Oh, they got Grinch on here. Oh, I love that. I love the Grinch movie, all of them, every Grinch movie that there's been made. I love them all. So you get that in the vintage green swirl. You get the plain background with the distressing around the edges. Beautiful fonts on these two. A bold cursive font with that faint snowflake background. Then you have the polka dot background. And then the burlap background. And that is a very cute font on those. And then the grid background with the distressing around the edges with the little stick cursive writing. Very cute. I love these so much. So I wanted to share those with you. And like I said, Digital Hobby Helper is having a major sale. So go over and get those. I will have those linked below. That is my Porch Prints. And this is Gallerycat. This one is called Vintage Christmas on Antique Holiday. And then this one they have listed as Red Christmas Words in my Porch Prints. And then these are listed as Christmas Words and Phrases in Digital Hobby Helper. Okay? So what I wanted to do is make a few little tags. Tags are always so welcome at Christmas. Everybody loves tags. And I wanted to do some on some craft paper. So I've got some here, and I'm going to cut these. Get all this, move this out of the way so I don't mess up anything. So I'm cutting these at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. So 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. So that's going to give me a nice wide tag to decorate. So 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, and then of course you can punch your corners ever how you would like. I'm going to do some with a decorative edge, and I think I'm going to do the decorative edge on all 4 corners of this one. And then for this one, I'm just going to do the traditional tag shape at the top. Okay, and of course I will ink too. Okay, I've got out some lace, and I have my digitals here to the right of me, and I do have my fun mat out. That's what I have deemed it now, is the fun mat, because when it comes out I'm going to have some fun. I am going to get some green spray, and I'm going to do some splatters around the edges, because those I'm doing it around the edges because the pieces that I cut out from the digitals will go in the middle, or toward the middle of these tags, so I don't need any in the middle. Of course, if it gets there, it gets there. Nothing I can really do about it, because it is luck of the draw how it comes out of the sprayer. And I'm going to do some black soot. So I had some green, and that is just an off, that is not a Tim Holtz brand of green that I was using. It's just one that I had in my stash that I'm trying to use up before I buy any Tim Holtz green. Okay, and then add some white, and this is the Tim Holtz picket fence. And then I'm going to get out my brand new walnut stain and oxide spray that we just started carrying in the shop. So excited about this. I actually have to open it and everything because I do not have it open. So here is my oxide spray and walnut stain, one of my favorite inks to distress with. I'm going to add a few little drops of it onto my tag bases. Then I'm going to use my heat tool to kind of speed up the drying process, and I will be back and show you how I'm going to decorate these. I've got my dictionary out. I'm going to tear a couple of pages out of this to use behind my images. So I'm going to trim these down just by tearing. And this is going to be the little background behind my pieces. So just like that, and then we're going to cut out a couple of these, and I think I will use this Santa and this little girl. I think that's the two I'm going to cut out today and show you how I'm using. Okay, I'm going to ink my dictionary pages that I tore, and then I will ink the edges of my two digitals that I fussy cut out. I want to add some of this fabric also. It's kind of like a lace fabric. It's not trim, it's pretty big. And I'm going to just cut some big pieces of it. And it doesn't really matter how I get them cut out. I will trim them up once I get them on the actual tag to see how I want to cut them or shape them. I'm going to put my book page pieces on, and then this lace is going to go on top, so it doesn't really matter where you put it, because wherever there's a naked spot or empty spot, you can fill in. This one is a little bit bigger than the one on the other one, so it's going to cover up more. But these are going to be nice layered tags, So it's okay that you cover up some stuff, because when you do a layered tag, you've got to do a little bit of covering. Not everything is going to be seen, and that's why it's really easy and good if you can use some scrap pieces on your layered tags, because you're going to be covering up some of it too, you know. Okay, I put this on with some Fabrifix, and I will just make sure that it is adhered all the way to the edge. And I'm going to let it dry before I trim off all of the excess on the edges here. And then I'm thinking maybe I will put this one down here on the bottom edge like this. So I'm thinking I might put my lace across this way. I like that. Right, then trim off my excess lace material. I think I'm going to try to put my images on with some glue dots. Since it's got a few layers behind it, maybe that'll help it to stay on. And especially with it having fabric behind it, it might help it. And I want the image to be a little bit dimensional. So I'm going to try this and see how it works. And I want this one kind of in the middle. So you've got some fabric showing on one side and some dictionary page showing on the other side. And I need to hold it up to myself to make sure of placement. Very cute. I like that. And then get this other one on. Down in the corner here. And I'm going to be adding some stuff at the top. That adheres on really good. I like the glue dots. Now let's add a word or two. And I think I want to add some of this green onto the little girl one, because that one goes really well with that. And then, oh, this December 25th. I think I want that one on this Santa one. So I'm going to trim that label out like that. That is so cute. I like that. And then for this one, let's do, I like that gift of peace. That's pretty. So let's get that one cut out. And then I'm going to ink my edges of these little labels and figure out where I want to place them on my tag. Then I've got to punch out the hole for my tag at the top, and I want to add a few different trims to the top, not just one little one. I want to make kind of a little cluster of trims as the tassel. I think that would just look really nice, and I like that one off to the side, and then I like that one not even touching the Santa one. So I'm going to put this on with some Fabri-Tac or Fabrifix, since it's going completely on top of fabric. And then I think I like it better on that side. It kind of balances out that fabric being on the other side, let's just go ahead and put it down with Fabrifix 2. Pretty. I like that. Now, let's punch our holes, and I'm going to use the larger hole on my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile. And I will get into that fabric just a little bit, but I'm going to just pull it back, and then we can add our other fabric as the tassel back behind that with no issues whatsoever. So I want to get a little bit of hemp twine. I want to get some of this tan baker's twine and some of the tan with gold. So I've got tan with silver, I've got tan with gold, and then some type of lace, and then some type of ribbon. So 4 different kinds here, and then let's do some ribbon, and I've just got some white shimmery like ribbon here, and then I've got some off-white lace trim, and I'm just kind of willy-nilly cutting the pieces. I'm not measuring really. I just want to get enough for both tags here and then there, and then my hemp twine. Let's do, okay, and we can always cut off. Of course, that's why I cut them long usually. We can always cut off, but we can't add back. So, alright, so I want to get my lace trim, my ribbon, my hemp twine, and then my 2 different kinds of baker's twine here and here. And then for the other, then I'm going to get every piece that I want to put through there, all of the ends together like that, and then fold them up and get them tiny tiny so that I can get them through the hole that I've punched, and then pull them through like so, and then we can even them out however we want to. Like I can pull the lace trim a little bit more this way, just however you need to fix it. And then we're just going to tie a knot, and let's see how it looks with just one knot tied in it without doing the traditional library knot, you know. I think I'm going to like this, just like this. That's pretty. I like that. Let's try to do this one with the library knot and see how we like the difference in them. I might go back and fix that one library knot style. Okay, so get them all together. Then I'm going to put my looped in to twist it around really good. Put that through. Pull all of my looped in through. When you have more than one trim, it'll be a little bit difficult at the beginning, but they'll go through. Then you have to line up all of your little loops. Okay, so there are all of my loops. Then I'm going to put my fingers through all of the loops and pull the loose ends through. And just gently pull so that you don't tear the cardstock. And see, I like that better. You can see all of the pieces better. So let's just do that on this one also. And that one's a lot easier too, because you're just getting all of the ends together like that. And then you're just going to twist them up so that all of them will fit through the hole you've punched at the top. And then if you have one that may be too long on that end or too short on this end, pull them through how you'd want, making sure you have enough of each on both sides. And then just tie one knot, making sure you have all the ends of all of your little trims that you've used on it. Oh yeah, I like that one much better. Now I'm going to trim off this ribbon because it's longer than all the rest, and then this baker's twine. But on that one, I kind of like all the links on that one. Very pretty. I loved making these tags. I loved all the little speckles and the layers, and you could layer it up even more if you wanted to. But I love all of the different ribbons and trims that we added to the top. And then you could flip it over. You could ink the backs also, and then use this on a gift, put to and from, or you could just put their name or write a little note to them on the back and then place this on top of their gift. Or if you're giving baked goods or a little gift basket, this could be the tag that you add onto it with your little note or your to and from on the back of it. I love all the speckles that got on the back too. It just gives it even more character. Beautiful little tags. And I made them with some beautiful digitals. I hope that you enjoyed this Etsy share and this little tag, layered tag project that I made. Great for your Christmas gifts. And y'all have a blessed day. I will see you in the next video, and I will leave you some still shots at the end of these so you can get up close and personal with the details. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Bye, y'all.